And so I just asked him, I said, do you love your wife? He said, yes. I said, do you want to save your marriage? He said, yes. I said, can you place your wife's happiness above your own? He said, what do you mean? I said, I mean, are you willing to place her dreams, her wishes, her desires above your own?
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and yes, we are doing another video for Angry Guy on his channel. Yep, I'm back on his channel once again, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about marriage. We're gonna educate ourselves on what you need to know about marriage before you get into one, because there's a lot of red flags going on today. So I thought I just wanted to make this video to bring awareness of it for those that are wondering what's going on, because I find this very interesting. This YouTuber is from Your Brutal Bestie. Before we get to this video, if you are into videos like these, if you agree to these type of topics and enjoy what we say in this video, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell next to it so you can be notified whenever we upload videos on this channel. And you'll be notified and never miss an upload ever again. And you could check out Angry Guy's Rumble as well in the description below, where he posts stuff that cannot be posted on YouTube. He pretty much posts exclusive content that he does not censor himself, that he doesn't hold back in his cusses and stuff. And if you want to learn how to invest into crypto to prepare for the old digital future, you could invest in the Angry Crypto Academy, so we can tell you which crypto you can invest in for yourself and your future. Anyways, this video is coming from Your Brutal Bestie, like I said, and we're gonna commentate a little bit on this video. So let's see what this thing has to say, and we'll get educated together on what to expect on marriage today.
The only contract where you promise forever based on how you felt when brain chemistry was making you temporarily insane. You're making a lifetime decision during the phase when you're least qualified to make rational decisions. I'm about to explain what marriage actually is, what makes it work, and why most people struggle. No romantic nonsense, just honest breakdown of what you're signing up for.
And just wanted to clarify this real quick. I am 38 years old right now, and I am nowhere near ready for marriage because of all the responsibilities that comes from it. Plus, I don't even have a girlfriend yet, officially. So, definitely, I do not have a say in this as well myself. So, yeah, unfortunately, like, I'm nowhere close to being married. And people so much younger than me have been getting married. Some of them have been successful and some of them have been full with regret. So if you do ever plan to get married in the future, you have to be careful. Let's keep going.
Here's what marriage actually is at its core. It's a legal and social contract where two people agree to build a shared life together while navigating constant change in themselves, each other, and their circumstances. That's it. Everything else is optional cultural additions. Notice what's not in that definition. Eternal happiness, constant romance, never being attracted to anyone else, automatic compatibility.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Nowadays, with social media, with dating apps and stuff, and Discord servers as well, you get the idea. We have endless amounts of options when it comes to women. The thing is, on the women's side of things, they get so many DMs from men wanting to go out with her, and there's no way she could focus on all of them, but she has so many men to choose from that unless you are someone that's good looking, unless you're someone with charisma, someone that she is naturally attracted to, then whoever she ends up with or whatever option she may have and she chooses, there's no guarantee that she's gonna stick around with the same guy forever, even after marriage, because she might find someone better and then she felt the need, oh, I know that we're married, but I want to fall in love with someone else, and then suddenly a divorce happens and he's trying to liquidate this man's savings and stuff for child support if they have children and stuff. You get the idea. Marriage doesn't come with eternal happiness, non-stop romance like a lot of these marriages today. Unfortunately, it doesn't guarantee any of that stuff, and it's not obligated as well. Yeah, the only thing is the legal obligation, but yeah, you got to keep that in mind.
These are myths that destroy marriages because people think something's wrong when reality doesn't match the fantasy. Marriage isn't finding your soulmate and living happily ever after. Marriage is choosing a compatible partner and then both of you working daily to maintain friendship, intimacy, and shared purpose, while your bodies age, your interests change, your careers evolve, and life throws curveballs at you constantly. Most people spend more time planning their wedding day than understanding what marriage actually requires. They focus on the party and ignore the partnership. This is like focusing on your graduation ceremony while ignoring that you'll need actual job skills afterward. Here's the first truth about marriage nobody
Yeah, of course. Both the man and the woman needs to have some sort of skills that are monetary in this day and age so they can maintain themselves, so they could buy food for themselves, so they could be able to maintain a house, to be able to maintain a relationship, and all the things that is required for survival pretty much. And if you two cannot work together on this and you two don't have any foundation where you can make a certain amount of money with, it's gonna be very hard to maintain that relationship. That's another thing that I need to tell you as well.
tells you. You're not marrying one person. You're marrying multiple versions of that person across decades. The person you marry at 25 isn't who they'll be at 35, 45, or 65. People change careers, develop new interests, go through health issues, experience loss, and evolve psychologically. Successful marriage requires repeatedly choosing the new versions of your partner as they emerge. Some couples grow together, others grow apart. The difference isn't luck. It's whether both people are actively working to stay connected through change. Second truth that saves marriages. Marriage is 3 relationships in one, and all 3 need regular maintenance. There's the friendship, the romantic partnership, and the business partnership. Most couples only maintain.
I'll say one thing, and I'm not gonna reveal too much, but I am talking with a girl right now. She is not my girlfriend yet in any means, but I already understand that friendship is very important to maintain. Even after marriage, we still gotta be each other's best friend. We still gotta support each other, and we gotta keep in touch with each other. And we got to like support each other in a way that if one person collapses, something really bad happens to them, let's say an injury or some mental breakdown or whatever, the other partner needs to be there to fill that void and try to help the partner to recover from that, so that way he'll be more useful for the relationship again. Because if you don't help this person out, then it's just gonna get worse, and then the relationship's gonna die as well. In the romantic partnership, yeah, unfortunately there's a honeymoon phase for all this, and then later on it was, yeah, so the romantic partnership, you gotta be sure that you two really care about each other. You two show proof that you two generally want to really spend a lot of time together, no matter how much time passes by. And then there's the business part, where both of us work together to try to build skills and try to make money with our skills and with our business that we could do together. Let's just say we make a website together, and then we both publish our stories and stuff, and then we both publish a book over there, and we actually make some money out of it as well. If I make more money than her, then I would plan to help her out financially if she's struggling. But it's because I want to, of course. That's very important to maintain a marriage today. Because if they look down at each other, or they expect the man to do all the work and then the woman is just like, oh, they see themselves as just a prize. Yeah, like I said in previous videos, I could quickly detect when a woman does that. And I'm quickly gonna reject them, because like I don't need that type of person as my romantic partner. I need to know them very well over a span of several years.
Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now.
And so I just asked him, I said, do you love your wife? He said, yes. I said, do you want to save your marriage? He said, yes. I said, can you place your wife's happiness above your own? He said, what do you mean? I said, I mean, are you willing to place her dreams, her wishes, her desires above your own? He said, I don't think I can do that. I said, you probably won't stay married then. God tells us that the greatest among us shall be the least among us. Yeah. Great doesn't always mean being first. Woo. That's why God has us open doors and pull out chairs, because these actions require somebody to decrease. And if you understand that, decreasing actually propels you in the relationship.
And yeah, the girl that I'm talking to, I have known her for a couple years already. But we're getting there. But I do not have a girlfriend yet, so I'm just saying.
Maintain one or two and wonder why the marriage feels incomplete. The friendship is about enjoying each other's company, having fun together, and being each other's preferred person. When friendship dies, you become roommates who happen to be legally bound. The romantic partnership is about physical intimacy, emotional connection, and keeping the spark alive through intentional effort. When romance dies, you become friends without benefits. The business partnership is about managing money, household responsibilities, parenting decisions, and life logistics as a team. When this
Exactly. So when you're in a marriage, you're not on your own anymore. You are with a woman as a man, and you two have to make decisions together. Like every decision you make as a man once you're married, you have to consult that with your wife and discuss it to see how we are able to make this work for both of us. Because at that point, the life is not just yours anymore, it's also your wife's, it's also the children you have with her in the future, and you got to bring money flow towards each other. Like, I'm not gonna get a woman who expects me to do literally everything around and she does nothing. Nope. That ain't gonna happen here. She's gonna do her part and I'm gonna do mine. So if I notice that's not the case, then yeah, it's not gonna work.
fails, resentment builds from unequal burdens. You need all three. Just friendship becomes boring. Just romance becomes shallow. Just business becomes transactional. The strongest marriages maintain all three dimensions continuously. Third truth about marriage.
Oh Lord, yes. That is so true, man. I do not like to be with a woman that just is a transactional. Like, oh, we're together because of a business partner. And then, like, if you don't pay me money, I don't care about you, pretty much. So, that alone ain't gonna work. There has to be trust. There has to be friendship. You know, you gotta be there thick and thin with each other for this relationship to work. And if I notice any of those red flags, I need to address it. And if she doesn't take accountability and improve herself, well, I'm gonna have to find another woman, pretty much.
Love is not enough. Compatibility matters more than chemistry. Shared values matter more than shared hobbies. Commitment matters more than feelings. Most marriages fail not because people stop loving each other, but because they're fundamentally incompatible in ways that daily life exposes over time. You can love someone deeply and still be wrong for each other. Different financial values, different parenting styles, different life priorities, different communication patterns. These incompatibilities don't magically resolve through love. They create daily friction that wears down even strong feelings. This is why choosing your spouse is the most important decision you'll make. You're choosing your co-parent, financial partner, retirement companion, and the person who will make medical decisions for you when you can't. Choose based on compatibility for that reality, not just how they make you feel during the honeymoon phase. Fourth truth about successful marriage. It requires specific skills that most people don't have naturally. Conflict resolution without attacking character, emotional regulation during disagreements, clear communication about needs and expectations, compromise on things that matter to both of you.
So yeah, communication is key to having a healthy relationship. If there is a lack of communication, if for example you're dealing with a girl that ghosts you or don't want to say much to you, then you're going to notice that it's not going to work. If this thing don't get resolved soon, then you're going to have to eventually move on from this woman as a man. So if there is a lack of communication, then there's only a matter of time when the relationship is going to falter. So yeah, basically all in all, to conclude this, marriage is something that you really have to take seriously. It is something that you really got to be sure that the partner you're going to marry to is someone that's going to be compatible with you for the long term, and that she's going to be loyal to you, and we could maintain communication, maintain our strong friendship, maintain our relationship, help each other out whenever something bad happens to one of us. Then the other one tries to help them out and, you know, basically fill in the gap that the person is not able to do at the moment. A mutual respect, mutual relationship, being open-minded about each other. And even if you two argue, yeah, because no relationship is perfect, you're gonna eventually argue with people. Every marriage has some arguments within it, but as long as that argument eventually you two put in the effort to resolve that and try to see how we can get through it, then the relationship's gonna last a long time. And there's not a lot of romantic relationships out there that last for decades. My parents has lasted almost 45 to 50 years at this point. And that's because, despite their differences and stuff, they have always supported one another. They have always consoled each other. And it's a pretty healthy relationship despite, the flaws out there, but they made it work. That's what matters. We're not going to be perfect for each other. You're not going to find someone who's exactly like you. But if you really want to get married, you got to choose your partner wisely. You got to choose someone that's not materialistic as well. Or someone that cares for money more than you. No, you can't have that because it's just going to make your life a billion times worse than if you had the right partner that will make your life a whole lot better. That is a big gap and big difference in progress. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this. If you want to watch the rest of the video, the link is in the description below alongside the link to the channel, Your Brutal Bestie. Very nice channel. I'm going to have to check more of this video out later because, yeah, it's very informative and I definitely do agree with all these points here that I'm hearing so far. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you agreed with this. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell next to it to be notified whenever we upload new videos on Angry Guy's channel. And you'll be notified whenever we do so you won't miss another upload again. And also check out Angry Guy at Rumble as well if you want to see unfiltered content for him as well, where he doesn't hold back his curses, like I said. And also check out the Angry Crypto Academy if you want to combat the old digital future. If you want to be prepared with assets that could help increase in value and not decrease in value, like the power of money and inflation over time. Anyways, that's all I have to say. If you want to check out my channel where I mostly focus on video games discussion, gaming topics, showing off my game collection, all that stuff, yeah, you can check out my channel at Magbo Gaming. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Magbo out. Bye bye.